Some people never eat again. They never take a bite of food, ever. One of the toughest things for me was not eating. I was on a feeding tube for 4 months. So I had to take this liquid stuff and shoot it down through this air into my stomach. And I actually had to put in my own feeding tube when I wanted to eat. After a while, you can just do anything like that. Stuff that you would never dream of, like running a feeding tube all the way down your esophagus into your stomach and then hook it up and feed yourself. But you do it. After a while, walking around doing it or watching TV doing it.
Exactly what happens when you consume cigarette smoking. It contains over 40 cancer-causing chemicals that you're essentially inhaling. And when you start smoking, all these different chemicals get inhaled into your lung and eventually go into your bloodstream. There's some addictive components to these chemicals, which is why it's very difficult to quit smoking when you start smoking. Eventually, these chemicals could cause different changes in your body, including increased risk of atherosclerosis, which means there's plaque buildup in your artery walls that could lead to increased risk of a stroke, increased risk of a heart attack, as well as other complications, including diabetes and also cancer. Of course, it's important to make sure that you do your best to quit, because this risk, unfortunately, is only going to increase the more you continue smoking, especially as you get older. These chemicals in your lung cause irritation to your alveoli or air sacs that eventually could cause someone to develop COPD or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease that makes it very difficult for them to breathe, and it might predispose them to recurrent pulmonary infections.